Hello, testing, testing. Hello, hello. Okay, I think my mic is working. Hopefully it's not peaking too much. Hello, how you guys doing? Bam, I'm here. Holy, we're almost out of recursion hell. For context, we've been doing this list of Leetcode questions called the Blind 75. It's a pretty famous list. It feels like we were here forever, the dynamic programming section. Jesus. Just like Alex always says. Anyways, we did decode ways and unique paths last time. Decode ways was a bit trickier. Unique paths we solved like in an instant. So this time we're doing jump game. So hopefully we can do it. We can finish it this stream, fingers crossed. Okay, let's see what jump game is about. It's a medium problem. Jump game, you are given an integer array nums. You are initially positioned at the array's first index, and each element in the array represents your maximum jump length at that position. Each element in the array represents your maximum jump length at that position. I see, so if you're at 3, you can jump 3 times. Return true if you can reach the last index, or false otherwise. Oh. Oh. I see. So you're given a... I guess it's kind of like a board game situation, right? You're given a int list of integers. At each index, there's a number that represents how far you can jump from that index. For example, if you're at 2, you can jump either 1 or 2 spots, I guess. So you can jump to 1 or 3. Sorry. You can jump from 2 to, 3 or 1. And then from 3, this spot over here, you can jump to any of the last spots. Okay. So return true if you can reach the last index else, or false otherwise. I see. Okay, I think I have an inkling of an idea how to do this. So if we're doing this the recursion way, let's say we have a function here that tracks our current index. Well, we need to track nums too. Nums. And then let's say we have a number here that tracks the current index. Like, does this make sense? My explanation of the question. We're given a int array of index that has a bunch of numbers. Each number represents the max distance you can jump from each spot. For example, at this spot here, this spot, you can jump 1, 2, or 3 spaces forward. So you can jump to here, or here, or here, and then you gotta return true if you can reach the last index, or false otherwise. Okay, so our base case should be pretty simple, right? Our base case should be if we're at the last index. So if I is equals, by last index, do they mean 4, like 4 over here? Jump 1 step from index 0 to 1, then 3 steps to last index. So this last number shouldn't even matter anyways, right? Why did they even give us a last number? Alright. You will always arrive at index 3 no matter what. 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 1, yeah, that's impossible. All roads lead to 0. Its maximum jump length is 0, which makes it impossible to reach the last index. The constraints here are... So it's 10 to the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not too huge, is it? So we could probably get away with some brute forcing, I think. Yeah. I think if we do recursion with memoization, it's like n squared time, right? Is it n squared time? No, it's n time, right? N time? Because we cache every single f of I. And every time we get to an f of I is dependent on the size of the array, right? I is like each index. Yeah, so it's probably n time, assuming we cache it. Okay, so if I is equal to the length of nums, then we return true. Okay. And then else we jump forward X amount of times, depending on what I is, right? Okay, so for j in range I guess I'll do like the current index I plus, let's do, we need to get the current number. Current number, what should we, so n, maybe n is equal to nums I. Okay, so for j and I plus... Shanak says, hi sir, hello. Hi Shanak, how you doing? For j and I, what should the range here be? The end range should surely be index plus, let's say 3 is here, right? You're at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I plus n. Should it be I plus 1? Maybe I plus 1, yeah. If I plus 1 is greater than I plus n in the case of 0 here, then it doesn't just doesn't iterate, right? Ooh, it just doesn't iterate, right? Yeah, so over here you would open up your recursive call. So nums would be the same. Nums, and then j. Okay. And if any of these are true, then you return true, right? So if this is true, then return true. Else you return false at the end. Return false. And then we cache our stuff at the end. That's the recursion. I feel like that's it, no? Oh, we probably have to watch out if we're out of bounds too. So maybe over here, we'll insert a clause like, if I is out of bounds, then you return false. We gotta check if the index is actually valid or not. We don't have to check if we're out of bounds the other way, right? Like if the index is negative, yeah, we can only add to our index, so that's probably it. And then we'll do some caching on this recursion too. That's probably the solution. Okay, let's try this. Sure, I'll put this here. Okay, let's start implementing. So def helper is equal to, it will take in, we don't even have to pass in nums, right? We can just access it from outside. That's how Python works apparently. So we can just take in an I, which represents our current index. So if I is greater than or equal to length of nums, meaning it's out of bounds, then we return false. Else, if I is equal to length of nums minus 1, then we return true, because we reached our goal of making it to the end. Else, we start our recursive calls. So for j and range, I plus 1, and then I plus the current number, so nums I. So the current path that we try is the helper j. And if the path is truthy, then return true. Yeah. Else, if it's false, then you continue trying other paths. Okay, and at the end, if none of the paths return true, then you return false at the end. Old Cartoon says, hey, I am learning programming in C and C#, so I just want to say best of luck for your coding journey. Oh, thank you. Best of luck for your journey too. Why are you learning C and C#? Is it for game development? I know Unity uses C#, and then does Unreal Engine use C or C++? I totally forgot. Maybe C++, who knows? Okay, and then I'm going to call the helper function outside here. We're going to start at 0. Yep, indeed, for game development. Oh, nice. Do you have any ideas for what games we're going to make? I used to be kind of into game dev too. I used Unity and I dabbled in a little bit of Unreal Engine, though I never really got into the game coding side of Unreal Engine. 2D? 2D games. Oh, then you probably want to do it in Unity, huh? I am just learning a little now. Nice. Well, good luck on your journey. I still remember the old rollerball tutorial on the Unity page. I'm not sure what tutorials you're looking at. Oh, I have to return my helper here. Return helper. And then let's cache this, I suppose. Unsupported operand. Oh, why am I trying to subtract 1 from a list? I should be subtracting 1 from the entire length of the list. Please, Leetcode. Oh, okay, what's going on here? False, false, okay. 23114. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Output is false, but it's supposed to be true. Okay, let's read through our code one more time. It's usually hard to debug recursion with printing out stuff, so if I is greater than length of nums, return false. If I is equals to length of nums minus 1, return true. Else for I in range, I plus 1, and then I plus... This is wrong, isn't it? We should add another 1 here, because it's non-inclusive. That's how ranges work in Java. So here we'll do... Yeah, well, we will never check from 3. We will never attempt to jump from 3 to 4 if we don't do the plus 1, right? It'll just jump from 1 to... I see, that's probably it. There we go, submit that boy. Hello, Leetcode. Hey, let's go! Submission accepted. Well, that was fast. I wonder what the fast people did. Dang, what is this? Goal is equal to length of nums minus 1, okay. For I in range, length of nums minus 2, so you're going backwards. Negative 2. Wait, what is this? Minus 1, minus 1. Okay, so you're going from the second to last one all the way to the first one. How did you set up the songs? What songs? What song are you talking about? Oh, this song that's currently playing? Let me pause it. The song that I just currently paused? The music? Oh, I'm literally playing it on Windows Media Player. It's a MP3 that I play on my Media Player app outside of Chrome. Yeah. No condom Chris's pog. Hey, hello. We stream in the contest tomorrow? Yeah, most likely. Let me take a look at the contest. Looks like I can't access it from there. Leetcode contest. It's at 7:30 p.m. PST, right? Weekly contest 474. Oh, now would be a good time to register for it. Are the prizes the same this time? 1 to 3 will get a Leetcode backpack. 4 to 10 will get a water bottle. Yeah, it looks like the same. I have not scored anywhere near these places. I think I got 4,000 place once. Did you guys see the contest last week? It was like a special contest. Why are you doing Leetcode? Oh, to prepare for coding interviews. In case I do them in the future. Yeah, this contest last week was really special. I think it was kind of Halloween themed based on the thumbnail. They had monster related prizes too. Little monster coaster, little monster pen. 1 to 50th will receive resume referral or an interview opportunity. Yeah, to be honest, it was more exciting that they had different prizes, but I prefer the usual prizes, like a coaster and a pen. Come on. It doesn't even look like a very good pen. Are you applying right now? Yeah. Arpits, am I late? No, you're not. I just solved something. I'll probably solve another one. Restream is cool. Is it not like startup? I have no idea what startup is. What companies? Honestly, just whatever recruiters reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm currently applying mostly to get practice. It's not to like switch jobs exactly. Yeah. I wanna just get my interview practice going. So if I want to switch jobs in the future, I'll be ready. I'm currently just applying to like low stake companies that I don't really want to go to anyways. So the stakes are kind of low. It's just for practice. What do you want? Are you asking me to complain about my current job? Honestly, my current job is fine. Not too many complaints about it. Maybe work-life balance. Sometimes I arrive pretty late from work. Have I ever told you guys about that really bad time I stayed like until 3 o'clock in the morning? Because I work at a startup, right? So the work hours are kind of unstable. Sometimes I go home at like 6 o'clock p.m. Sometimes I go home at like 11 p.m. One time I went back at like 3 p.m. Oh, sorry, I meant a.m., not... yeah, 3 a.m., not 3 p.m. So what happened was, I basically... honestly, I think I finished my work at 1 p.m. or something. And then I was leaving work, I was shutting down the place, I was locking the doors, I went outside to my car, and I tried starting my car. And then the car wouldn't start because the battery died. Well, to be honest, it's kind of my fault. Well, partially my fault because the battery thing has been flashing for a while. And I didn't replace it. I thought it was no biggie and that I had more time or something. So anyways, it was 1 p.m. Sorry, 1 a.m., not 1 p.m. It was 1 a.m. My car wouldn't start. I think my phone battery was really low too. It was at like 5% or something. Yeah. I had never ridden an Uber, by the way, or a Lyft. So I downloaded the Uber app. So, because you know, it's super late. I don't want to deal with trying to jumpstart my car, figuring how that's done, you know. So I downloaded the Uber app, and then I tried making an account so I can get a taxi home, you know. And guess what? To set up an Uber account, they require you to put your credit card number in, right? And then you know what they do? They require you to verify your credit card number by calling your home phone or something, or texting to your home phone. But the problem is I'm not at home. I think it's because the credit card I was using, it was linked to my home phone. So there was no way for me to set up my Uber account because I couldn't verify the credit card via home phone. And there's no way around it. Yeah, home phone in 2026. I got the card when I was in college, I think. So yeah, my parents still have a home phone. Yeah, maybe I should change that. But yeah, I could not verify the credit card to put into my account. I couldn't set the account up. So like, frick. No. Well, rip Uber. Uber let me down. So anyways, I tried another thing. I downloaded the Lyft app instead. You know Lyft? To be honest, I already didn't have much hope because surely Lyft would ask me to verify my credit card too, right? and my credit card is linked to my home phone. So anyways, I downloaded the Lyft app, and for some reason I was able to add my credit card in there. It did not ask me to verify via home phone. Thank goodness. Thank freaking goodness. I don't know what I would have done if I couldn't download the Lyft app. Maybe I could have called my brother, but it was like 2 p.m. by that time. I mean 2 a.m. at that time. I don't think my parents would have picked up the phone too. They shut their home phone down at night, I think. Yeah, so I called a Lyft myself for the first time in my life. It took a long time to come. Let's see. Yeah, I remember when I first got in the car and he started driving, I was really nervous because I had no idea how the payment worked for Lyft. And as he was driving, from when he started driving to up till when he dropped me off, I was like panicking in the back. Because it was like, wait, it looks like the payment isn't going through. Is the Lyft app glitching out? Is he gonna get mad at me when he finds out that I didn't pay him? And then it turns out, once you step off the vehicle, Lyft pays it for you. So yeah, I was panicking for no reason. Yeah, apparently Lyft auto pays for you when you get off the car, so now I know. And then yeah, I went home. 3 a.m. that day. My dad later took me to where my car was over the weekend though, and he taught me how to jump start the car. So at least I learned something. And we got the battery replaced at a mechanic. So how many years of experience do you have? I have, should I say it? I have approaching, wait, how many years of experience do I have? I think I have 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. Never been in Uber is crazy. Yeah. Wait, why haven't I ever been in an Uber? I think it's because usually I just get in friend's car. Usually it's a friend that's driving. I don't know. When I go outside, I usually just carpool in a friend's car. Or if I really can't help it, I drive myself. I think we once went on an Uber once too, as a last resort. But it was, you know, another friend who had the Uber app. If one person has the Uber app, you don't need to download it, right? So yeah, I think I've gotten away my entire life without ordering an Uber myself. Also in college, I lived really close to campus. Like near everything. I was within walking distance of campus and also the cafeteria too, so never needed that. He meant years of experience with women. I don't think I've disclosed that. Wait, have I ever told you guys? I think I'm very popular with girls with bad eyesight. Let's see. The previous person I dated was legally blind. I'm actually not joking. She was legally blind. Like certified legally blind. Like she can still see with really thick glasses, I think. But, or like really thick contacts, but without it, she's like legally, her eyesight is bad enough to be blind. Let's see. In college, I was taking a photography class once. It was day 1 of photography class. There was this Asian girl from China. I think, no, she was definitely hitting on me. She asked her friend, who was also from China, to tell me that She thought I was handsome or something. The next day, she came to class with glasses. She took one look at me and she never talked to me again. But yeah, this is useful information though. This is really useful. Because that means if I really wanted to catfish someone, all I have to do is take my image, take a picture of myself, take it into Photoshop, and then do a little Gaussian blur on it. And then I look hot as hell. Heck yes, let's go. I look like freaking V from BTS, let's go. Assuming the Gaussian blur is strong enough. Yeah. Well, they say maybe the sample size isn't big enough. There's only two examples, but from the current trend, we can see that pretty popular with girls with bad eyesight. By the way, what are they doing here? Can't jump. I still don't know what they're doing here. They're starting from the second to last index, going to the first one. If I plus nums I is greater than or equal to goal, let's do dating apps on Strim. Like making a dating app, or literally like swiping on dating apps on stream. I don't know how I feel about swiping on dating apps on stream. That sounds... No way. No, I don't want to do that. Hi Sai, hello. How you doing? Do people want to see that? Do you guys want to see me swipe on dating apps live on stream? I feel like that's low-key. I don't know, I feel like that would be one useless stream. I see currently only no condom Chris. You say I'm Chrono Cross does it? Okay, so currently one vote for no, one vote for yes. I'm leaning no too. I feel like that would be one super useless stream. Okay, what are they doing here? So if the current index plus the current number is greater than or equal to goal. Oh, goal is equal to I. What are they doing here? Goal is equal to I, the current index. Return if goal is equals to 0. What the heck? Why are they checking if we can get to 0? Oh wait, I think I know what they're doing here. They're checking if we can get from the end to the start, aren't we, somehow? You like watching me code? Oh, thank you. I appreciate. Yeah. I think I prefer coding too. If I plus nums I is greater than or equal to goal, meaning you can jump from your current index to or past the current goal. Goal is equal to I. You reset your current goal to your current I. Okay, so I guess they're doing it backwards. Return goal equals at 0. Okay, sure. Is anyone doing it forwards? Find best for j in range I through max ID x plus 1, length of nums. I kind of like this solution though. It's so short and concise. Can you do this forwards? For I in range, if I... okay, it's fine. I solved this. I think I'll move on for now. Maybe I can look at the most optimal solution off stream. Okay, we did it, boys. We've done all the dynamic programming questions. Oh, let's go. Next up are graph problems. Sure, let's leave this page. Let's go, graph problems. And they start off immediately with a medium question, okay. Given a reference of a node in a connected, undirected graph. Connected meaning what? What does connected mean? Minimum number of elements that need to be removed to separate the remaining nodes into two or more isolated subgraphs. This is a horrible explanation. I'm just going to assume it means every node is connected somehow. Like you can trace the path from whatever node to whatever node, yeah. Okay, return a deep copy of the graph. Each node in the graph contains a value int and a list node of its neighbors. Okay. Test format for simplicity. Each node's value is the same as the node's index. Okay, that makes things convenient. Same as the node's index. For example, the first node value 1, second node with value 2, so on. The graph is represented in the test case using an adjacency list. An adjacency list is a collection of unordered lists used to represent a finite graph. Each list describes the set of neighbors of a node in the graph. Okay. The given node will always be the first node. With value equals 1, you must return the copy of the given node as a reference to the cloned graph. Wait, you must return the copy of the given node as a reference to the cloned graph. Oh, okay, basically return value equals 1, okay. Example 1, so if you're given this graph here, you can't return the same graph, okay? You have to return, this looks like a clone, the nodes are new, graph looks the same, so 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Why is this not right? The nodes were cloned, but the graph is messed up. 0, 1, okay, I see. So 2 is no longer a parent of 1, okay. Okay, that makes sense. So basically you're given a graph like this, return a copy of it. That's literally it. All the nodes have to be the same. All the children of all nodes have to be the same. Okay, so input is... Okay, the given inputs here are kind of different from the inputs here, aren't they? So you're just given the node here. Yeah, you're just given the first node. Given... So my job is to return the copy of the given node. Okay, so given this node, return the copy of this node that points to the deep copy of the graph. My gut is telling me DFS. No? Can we design a DFS algorithm that deep copies? I feel like we can. Okay, how do we do this? Get this stuff out of the way first. Let's say we have a function, right, called just f at first. We're given a node. Okay, can you explain it clearly? Honestly, I'm still trying to think of the DFS algorithm. Or are you saying the problem? Basically, we're given a graph, right? We're given the first node of this graph, the root of the graph, and we're trying to return a copy of the graph. You can't use any of the existing nodes. You have to make copies of all the nodes and then return them connected to each other as well. So it looks like the node format is, the class node is like this. It contains a value, and then it contains a list of neighbors, a list of other nodes. So my current gut feeling is to use DFS, like depth burst search to maybe make a deep copy. Maybe what I do is look at the current node, okay, make a copy of it, and then its left is a recursive call to the DFS algorithm, but we pass in the left node instead, the original left node, and then its right node is, oh wait, this is not a binary tree. It can have any number of neighbors, so for all of its children, we probably have to continue doing recursively do the copy function on it, and then put them all back into the graph. Like traverse through the graph and reconstruct the graph? Yeah, basically. Okay, so my first thought is, we should probably make a, so first things first, right, we have to make the copy of the current node that's passed in. So n copy is equal to new node. I totally forgot how constructors work in Python. Dot dot dot. Put in the necessary information here, which should be easy to get. And then we have to make all of its children recursively call this function too, right? So for every child in children we make a recursive call on it to create the child, create a copy of the child. Oh, so we probably have to do something like n underscore copy dot children. Oh, they call it neighbors here, but you get the idea. For children dot children. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to write with the mouse. And then in this list, we dot add a recursive call to the child. We pass in the child here. Yeah, that's probably the algorithm, right? And then down here we return n copy. Yeah, that's the algorithm, right? So first we make a direct copy of just that node that's passed in, node of this node, n underscore copy is equal to new node, put in the parameters of this node into here, and then for all children in n's children, we call the recursive function, the recursive copy function on the child, and then we add into n underscore copies list of children, and then we return n underscore copy. Okay, I have some doubts here. This could be a cyclic graph, right? A connected, undirected graph. Okay. Okay, what if... Ooh, I see a problem here. What if it's a cycle? Or what if we've seen a child before? We don't want to create a child if we've already created before, right? Like, it looks like, for example, 3 is a child of both 2 and 4. So if we get to 2 and 4, we can't make just 2 copies of 3 and call it a day. We should probably have a way of storing which children or nodes we've already created. Ooh, that's tricky. So we could probably have a dictionary outside that stores like... Oh, maybe that's why they say that the value of the node is the same as its index. So the first node map to its object, second node map to its object. So as we make the nodes, we can put into this map here, so we can check, have we already made it? If we have, then just use that. Get it from the dictionary. I see. So over here, we probably need to do Let's call this new nodes. New nodes. So if child is already in new nodes, then just append ncopy dot children dot add, get that node from the dictionary. Yeah, I feel like that's it, no? Yeah. Let's look at other examples. We probably have to do a base case if there's no nodes too. Like n is null. Yeah. Sick. I think that's a plan, no? I feel like that's a plan. Yeah, we definitely need to check if we've made a... No, oh wait, there's no self loops. N.value is unique for each node. The graph is connected and all nodes can be visited starting from a given node. Yeah, no, I feel like we still have to do this. Like 2 and 4 over here, they have 3 as the child, right? So we have to look if we've already made the node before. Okay, I think this is it. Let's shrink this and start coding then. Sure, I'll put it here. Nice. Okay, let us start a coding. Does the graph contain duplicate values? Nope. It says it does not contain duplicate values. It says for simplicity, each node's value is the same as the node's index. I guess we're assuming each indexes don't repeat. For example, the first node has value 1, second node has value 2, so we're guaranteed to have distinct values, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Class solution. Does that mean I can define a... You know what? I'll just do a helper function just in case. Let's define helper deep clone, which takes in a node, also optional node. How do optionals work in Python? Python optional, how to check if null or value. Hello? I don't think it's telling me. Optional parameter. You just check is none. Okay, sure. Okay, so we just pass in. Honestly, this is exactly the same. The function signature. So you take in a node and you return a node. Okay, so first things first, we need to check if the node is none. If node is equal to none, then you return none as well. Yeah, I think you just return none. Okay, and then if... Is there another base case? No, there's not, right? Okay, so n underscore copy, the copy of n, is equal to node value. You pass in the value, so node dot value comma node dot neighbors. Let's set it to empty for now. How do you do constructors in Python? Python using constructors. I haven't done this in so long by myself. Oh, I'm doing it right, okay. Sick. And then for every child in node dot neighbors, you make a recursive call. I want to make sure all my code is right currently though. I think I'm just going to do a sanity check. I'm just going to print out the current child dot value, and then I'm going to return the node copy. And then in the outside function, I'm just going to do a return deep clone. And I'm going to run this. Yeah, I'm doing something wrong, huh? Line 70. What? Function object has no attribute val. What? Or am I seeing val? Function object has no attribute val. If a.val is not equal to b.val? What? Function object has no... Oh, hold on. Am I not returning? Oh, I'm not even calling the function. Oh, that's what it means. I'm returning a function here, and they're trying to check my work. Deep clone. Deep clone. You pass in the node right back in. Hey, there we go. Size is line 19. I think not. How should I get started with Leetcode? I can't understand the question. Oh, do the easy problems first. Do the easy ones first. I think Leetcode has a really good list of problems to try solving first. Yeah, maybe don't try the medium or hard problems first. You'll get really discouraged. Case 2 and 3 pass. Okay. Okay, so case 1 is this example. We're starting on 1 and we got 2, 4. Yeah, that's correct. We're processing children 2, 4. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, so we know that we're at least processing the children correctly. Okay, so for every single children, we have to do a recursive call. So child underscore copy is equal to deep clone of the child. And then we add it into the children of the current node. Node copy dot neighbors dot append child underscore copy. Yeah. And then we have to be careful of duplicate children, right? So let's make our dictionary here. New nodes is equal to an empty dictionary for now. And then every time we make a new child, like newly make a new child, we have to add into the dictionary. So I'm gonna make a note for myself to update dict new nodes child.value is equal to the child. Yeah, makes sense. And then up here we have to do a early check if the child is in the dictionary. Check dictionary, check dict. Okay. So if child.value is in our new nodes, the new nodes that we've created, new nodes, then maybe I should have a variable that stores the child copy. So child underscore copy is equal to none for now, I guess. If child.value is in new nodes, then child underscore copy is equal to new nodes. New nodes dot get the child dot value. Yeah, and then else we have to set the child copy equal to the recursive call. Else child copy is equal to deep clone. And then in either case, oh, and then you have to update the dictionary during this call too. Yeah, and then in either case you have to update n copies.neighbors with the child copy, no matter if you've already have the copy or you have to newly create it. I think that makes sense. Okay, let's run this code. Uh-oh, what is maximum recursion depth exceeded? Oh no. Why? N underscore copy is equal to... Why are we doing recursion here though? No dot value. Well, yeah, why are we doing... Previous line repeated 996 more times. Why are we doing so much recursion? Child copy is equal to... Okay, let's read through our code very carefully. If node is equal to none, return none, okay? The copy of the current node is equal to node.value empty neighbors. That's fine. For child in node.neighbors. The original node, yeah. Check the dictionary. Child copy is equal to none for now. If child.value is in new nodes, then child copy is equal to new nodes child.value. Else child copy is equal to deep clone of the child. Yeah. And the new nodes child.value is equal to child. Yeah. N underscore copy.neighbors append child copy. That makes sense to me. Return n underscore copy. Okay. Something is up. Okay, maybe we have to start printing stuff out. So print current node is equal to node.value. Let's do print checking child.value. Let's print if we have the child in new nodes. Child already exists. And then else print making new child. Sometimes making a new child is unavoidable. Hello, okay, current node. Connected undirected graph. Oh, what is going on here? Current node is 1, checking child 2, making new child. Current node is 2. Why is 1 a child of 2? Is that normal? Wait, the edges here are... Wait, why is 1 a child of 2? It's undirected? It looks like we're just going back and forth between 1 and 2 over and over again. Loops will be there. Okay. So the edges are 2 to 4, 1 to 3. What? Adjacency list? Why is there a 1 to 3 here? 1 and 3 don't look connected to me here. What? 2 to 4? 1, 3. What? Second node value 2 and 4. Am I tripping here? The adjacency list doesn't look right to me. That's not what it meant. Each node's value... Wait, an adjacency list is a collection of unordered lists used to represent a finite graph. Each list describes a set of neighbors of a node in the... Oh, hold on. The given node will... 2, 4 are the neighbor 1. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh. And then for next 2, 1 and 3 are its children. Oh, I completely read this wrong. And then 2, 4 are the neighbors of 3. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, this is more difficult than I thought. Okay. We probably need to then keep track of which nodes we've already visited then, right? Wait, that's this thing, no? New nodes? Yeah, okay. So if we've already visited a node, we shouldn't... Oh... Yeah, we need to do a better job of checking if we visited a node, huh? And if we visited it, then we shouldn't make a recursive call at all. We should probably even add an underscore copy to the new nodes. Right when we make it. So new nodes. You use BFS. Oh, interesting. New nodes, node.value is equal to n underscore copy. I think for organization's sake, I'm just going to do n underscore copy.value, even though it's the same thing. Yeah, so... Okay, so when we check the dict over here, the current node is guaranteed to be in it. We also probably don't need to update the dict over here, right? When we deep clone it, we'll automatically add it to the dictionary. That was a crazy stutter there. Run this thing. We did it! Oh! Okay, let's remove all these print statements. Oh, that was tricky. Though not the worst thing I've ever done. Submit. Please. Hey, let's go. Oh. This wasn't so bad. It was just DFS, huh? My wireless earbuds are complaining that they're out of battery. Give me 1 second. How did you use DFS for this? DFS sounds... I don't know. Light Yagami is in the chat. Got it. Sasuga Light Yagami. Atama ga ii da ne. What do the fastest people do? Oh my goodness. Why is there so much code? Oh, never mind. There's not so much code. Oh, they're using BFS too. If it's empty, return as such. Map from the old graph to its corresponding new graph node. Oh, interesting. They're not storing the values. They're storing the nodes exactly. Node. Map the node to its new node. So they have a queue over here. Queue to append the current node. Oh, Sai wants me to look at his BFS solution. Sure. Sure, let me leave this site. Wow, look at that. Oh, look at this. Clones is equal to node.value. Okay, you're mapping the current index to the root node. Okay, so while there's something in the queue, you pop what's in the queue. Current clone is equal to clones.current value. For every neighbor in current neighbors, if we don't already have it in the clones dictionary, then make a new clone. Yeah, make a clone of the current child node and then append it to the queue. Because that means we haven't processed it, huh? Current clone.neighbors.append clones of neighbor.value. Okay, so append it to the neighbors and then return clones node.value. Basically the current node, let's copy. Nice, okay, I understand this. Very cool. Why is BFS faster though? I feel like, is it because opening recursion frames is just expensive in Python in general? Otherwise I think DFS and BFS should have the same runtime, right? You're just looking at each node one time. We are tracking visited nodes in both, right? Alright, well, the solutions make sense to me. Okay, I think this is a good time to stop for today. Man, we're finally out of dynamic programming hell, and we started graphs, hurrah. Okay, I'm gonna try the contest tomorrow then. Short inputs? Oh, what do you mean by short inputs? I am saving entire node in dict instead of creating a new one. Wait, that doesn't make sense. You're still making a new node. Here? You're saving entire node in dict instead of creating a new one. You're still making a new node though, but storing it inside of a dictionary. My current best theory is that recursion frames are just really expensive in Python. Yeah. Maybe I should try the BFS way to get some practice with that. Yeah. Okay, I think now is a good time to stop. I will try... Yeah, I will probably be entering the contest tomorrow. I've heard that this contest is rumored to be more difficult than the previous contest because apparently they made it too hard last time. I mean, too easy last time. So, yeah, fun times ahead. Okay. For me, it's very difficult. The contest? Oh, it was difficult for me too. I only got 2 problems right. I hear other people in chat talking about it last time in another stream. Yeah. If you say contests are easy, then I imagine you could probably get any job in the CS industry. These contest problems are so hard. Sai says, I can't solve the third one ever. Me too. I can only solve the first two. Light Yagami says I have a question. Yeah, go ahead. I just got Leetcode, so how to use it? Cheers, mate. Oh. Well, you can go to the Problems tab and... Is there a way to sort by easy problems? Difficulty? Yeah. If you want to stay completely on the site, I recommend sorting by the easy problems and then solve the easy problems first before moving on to the medium and hard ones. You'll get really discouraged if you try solving the medium ones first and the hard ones. I do recommend, I never tried this myself, but people have said Leetcode is really good. Basically, he's organized the problems into certain categories, and he's ordered them by easy first and then medium hard later too. So if you want to try the easy problems first and group them by similar types of problems, because if you do problems of like similar types all at once, I feel like you internalize it more. Like if you spend one day just doing array problems, you'll start to internalize sort of the patterns, the common functions that you'll use, and you'll maybe make it more memorable for yourself. Yeah, start with easy. What I'm doing is, I'm doing a list called Blind 75. I heard Leetcode 150 is an extension of Blind 75. So maybe when I'm done with Blind 75, I'll move on to Leetcode 152. It took me 300 days just to solve median normally. Oh, like it took you 300 days of training to solve any median problem normally? Light Yagami says, sorry, I keep calling you Yagami because you remind me of, your name reminds me of Light from Death Note. How to be consistent in Leetcode? Oh, that is a good question. For everyone it's different. I have a friend who, when he was job searching, he just went to a coffee shop every day and Leetcoded, did like 3 problems. I would say maybe find a routine. Okay, for me, I started this channel because I had no discipline. I needed peer pressure. I needed chat to watch me while I Leetcoded, or else I'd start just opening YouTube and watching streams and videos, and then 2 hours would go by and I'd be like, my mind is now exhausted from watching YouTube. I don't even want to Leetcode anymore. So I guess 2 concrete solutions: start streaming like me if you need peer pressure to be disciplined, or like my one friend did, my old coworker, go to a coffee shop every day, or maybe just find any environment that's not your usual room and Leetcode. Like usually if I'm by myself, I can't Leetcode in my room. I can't work in general in my room because my bed is just right next to me. Like, do you hear this? Like, I'm literally touching my bed right now. I'm like tapping my bed. My bed is right next to me as we speak. I have a strong urge to just sleep all day or watch YouTube. When I was little, it was my mom who just sat next to me while I did homework. And then when she wasn't around, I would just slack off. In college, I would go to the library to study because I can't study in my room. Yeah, maybe find somewhere like library, coffee shop, anywhere where you can consistently do a couple problems. Or start streaming. I think peer pressure is powerful. Maybe it's because in the library too, there's like people around you. But yeah, that's probably why I went to the library too, because it'd be really weird if I just started opening YouTube and watching gaming videos, right? While everyone is around me just studying, and people walking by can see my stream. Sorry, my screen. Yeah, I think it's the same reason why I stream right now too, for discipline. It's just embarrassing to watch like videos on YouTube while people are watching me. I feel the shame. So basically you force yourself to? Yeah. How else are you gonna do it? If you don't like already want to do it. Yugontan says, oh no, it's Yugontar says, well mate, I want to do research in quantum computer, so can you tell me some resources? No. I don't know quantum computing. Watch YouTube videos? Intro to quantum computing. Does a blue brown guy have a video on that? Three blue, one brown. Oh look, 3 blue 1 brown has a video on this. 3 blue 1 brown allegedly makes good videos on CS, so I guess I recommend him. Sai says, that is the same way I used to do. Really, what did you do? Did you also go to a coffee shop? Or to a library? How does a quantum computer work? This was 12 years ago. I'm not sure if that would be relevant today, or I don't know. I don't know anything about quantum computing. No to my college library. Hey, high five library gang. Yeah. Maybe just go somewhere where there's people. And it just feels weird to slack off, you know? Sai really wants me to look at his Leetcode profile. Okay, fine, I'll look at it. Sai is, ooh, top 85%. Whoa, you Leetcode every day. Literally 1 submission every day, or 2. Hey, nice photo. We get to zoom in on. Ooh, nice dapper fellow you are. I swear I have a shirt with the exact same pattern, though it's a short sleeve. Dang, you look very well put together. Your hair is nicely combed. Your facial hair is nicely trimmed. Nice haircut too. You do, ooh, Python, Java, C++. Dang, you're a master at dynamic programming. That's me 3 years ago. Oh, nice. Dang, you were Leetcoding 3 hours just 15 minutes ago. Oh, you were doing it with me, nice. Alright, you sent me your solution. The 2 sneaky numbers of Digitville. That sounds like a fun problem. Dang, you've done so much hards. Wow, top 77%. Sick. Dang, you're like, you Leetcode every day. Starting from 2014, 2024. Charon Gaming says, bro, you feel like a bot AI, like about talking and all. Really? How? Is it the stuff I talk about or the voice that I use? You like my voice? Oh, thank you. But yeah, how am I like AI? Is it the content of the speech or the speech itself? The way of talking and laughing, really? The way of talking and laughing. I have been told my voice is kind of monotone-ish. How do I make it not sound like AI? Wait, this is good. That means in the future when the clankers take over, I might be able to blend in. Hello, fellow clankers. 'Tis I, one of your kind. Let us all enslave the humans together, and we shall thrive together, living in bliss for the rest of the century to come, until the unavoidable destruction of the earth. Turan Gaming says, where are you from, bro? I'm from USA. Not India. I feel like a lot of my chat are from India. Are you from India too, Turan Gaming? I can't tell. Light Yagami says, I'm currently in 3rd year of CSE engineering. I go daily to college library, but I feel so underconfident there because there are so many people who have diverse knowledge in CSE. Sai says, I'm in India. Yeah, I could tell from your name. APIS says, accent is forced. Corn basketball. What accent? Yeah, I'm from India. Hey, you run a gaming channel? I'm just guessing that from your username. Hold on. Can I look this guy up right now? I don't have access to my chat right now, so I can just look up Charan Gaming. Is that you? There's so much Charan Gamings. Don't think I see you anywhere. No, you just named it like that? Oh. Do you plan to game soon? What the frick is this? Free K-pop games? K-pop demon hunters. Okay, in swimsuits. That's totally legit. You can search me. What are you? Psycasev. Which one is you? Is this you? In Google? Oh. Psycasev. No space? Oh, that's you. This is definitely you. Hey, look at you. Passionate B.Tech student from Visakhapatnam. I don't know how to pronounce this. Proficient in Python, Java, machine learning, and cloud technologies. Recognized for leadership in transformative projects and virtual internships with industry titans. Certified in Google Data Analytics. Ooh, that's pretty cool. And Cisco CCNA. Dang. I can look at your resume. Ooh, you work at a part-time startup. Ooh. Job logging platform. Dual node framework. One terabyte Nextcloud instant for centralized file sharing and backup across team and agents. What? Gesture-based video game console. Implemented MediaPipe for accurate hand tracking. OpenCV for real-time gesture recognition. Ooh. Cost-effective personal server for hosting portfolio. Repurposed a 7-year-old broken smartphone into a server. Wow. That's pretty cool. Whoa. Charan Gaming says, I'm from Telangana, bro. Oh, bro guy's number leaked? Oh my gosh, and his email too. I'm so sorry. I'll try not to show it. Okay, your projects look so cool. For a while, the only project on my resume was like, I made an app in Unity that tells the user how hard they smash their phone on the ground using the gyroscope from their phone. Like you would throw your phone on the ground and it would rate how hard you threw it based on 1 through 100, and then you can play multiplayer with people too. You can click the blue box. Well, something's wrong. Gesture-based game control. Whoa. Oh, this is your LinkedIn. Nice. You work at TCS now? TCS. Wow. That sounds like a big company. This guy is a nightmare for a lot of people. If you don't know him, then you have YouTube Premium. Oh, does he appear in ads a lot? Probably. APIS says, sigh? Very bad format, not gonna lie, you won't make it far in tech. What, really? What's wrong with his resume? Where did his resume go? Oh, his resume. TCS is a very low-level company. It usually hires everyone in CLLG. Oh, really? What does TCS do? There's no lectures, no proper library in Olo. I have realized lately that I should learn something. I'm in 4th year, currently in data science stream and learning DA. Oh. Well, if you don't have a library, no lectures, I mean, just find some place that's not your room, like away from your bed. That's good enough for me, at least. I don't know. If you can't find a place, just sit down on the ground somewhere and study. All you need is a laptop, right? Maybe sit outside in nature, listening to the birds and bees around you, and clack away at that keyboard. It does everything OPP to Fang. What's OPP? TC. No, that's not it. Oh, TCS here. Let me ask ChatGPT, what does TCS do? Largest IT services and consulting companies. Okay. IT solutions. Okay. Dang. API says, that's kind of mean. Don't say that in chat. That just makes people feel bad. Oh. Psy earns double what you suggested. How you feel about that, huh? What is 7 LPA to USD? Oh. Wait, am I crazy? That sounds like a lot. Oh wait, so you're saying he made a lot. Oh wait, that's actually not a lot. You're a data engineer at Databricks. Oh my gosh. We use Databricks at work, where I work. Oh well, I'm not gonna dwell too much on other people's salary. Huh. Alright, I said that I was gonna end the stream 30 minutes ago. Resume review streamer. Oh. I mean, India is a relatively cheap place to live in, right? Is that like enough to survive? Is 8.4 is 4,000 enough to survive in India? Wait, I meant per year. I meant per year. Hold on. Per year. Oh. Small mid-sized cities is more than enough for a comfortable middle-class life. Okay. Sounds like you're doing fine. You just graduated this year? Oh hey, Sai just graduated this year. You work from home. Nice. Okay. Oh, by the way, do you guys have recommendations for Indian food? Whenever I go to Indian places here, I basically just order the same thing. It's like, my go-tos are like butter chicken, the gosht stuff. I think that's the spinach stuff. Gosht. Is that the spinach stuff? Gosht? Butter chicken? You recommend the butter chicken? Naan. I know naan. I get naan all the time at Indian restaurants. Wait, you guys recommend butter chicken too? Oh wait, hold on. I see that no condom crisp was your... Hey bro, I'm studying BTech 3rd year computer science. Any suggestions for me? Yeah, Leetcode like your life depends on it, man. Just biryani. I think I like Indian food. I just like putting delicious sauces over rice. Oh, biryani is the rice. The yellowish rice. Yeah, I get that all the time too. Usually at the Indian places I go to, I get the biryani, some naan, and then I either get the butter chicken or some gosht thing. I think gosht is Indian gosht. That's the spinach thing, right? That's different from how I remembered it. Yeah, biryani is good. Chicken tikka masala. Oh, I've tried that before too. Dang. Yo, APIS, you're being kind of rude in chat. Don't do that. You Indians are... Oh my gosh. Yo, be nice in chat, or I'll ban you. What did he say? He went a little bit too hard on how low someone else's salary was. What the heck? Your head is covering. And how... Okay, I'm not gonna repeat it. Anyways, all's good. I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks, guys, for coming. Thanks, Sai. Thanks, no condom, Chris. Bye. Bye, Sai.
Thank you.